Lunchtime.
Take them tight ass pants off, bro.
I'm going home. Shut up. You homeless, bitch.
What's up, good folks? Welcome back to my channel. This is your girl Bernicia, and you're here with N.E.X.T. All right, so here I'm here today with another recap for Erica Mena's 2 Ways with Erica Mena's. We're on episode 4, and I want to just go ahead and jump right in. Okay, so the episode opens up with Aaron the plumber. Okay, so basically the last episode they did the eliminations and everything, and Pied Piper felt some type of way because Pussy Breaker ended up getting a chain. Okay, he felt some type of way because Erica allowed Pussy Breaker to stay, and so he did what he do best, which is storm the fuck off, have a temper tantrum, whoop de whoop. Okay, so everybody's already talking shit. Like, everybody already feels some type of way because it's just like, at this point, this dude is just doing too much. He's, you know, attracting too much attention in a negative light, da 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 da. So the first confessional we see is yours truly, Aaron the plumber, and aka Pied Piper, and he's sitting up there talking about how he feels some type of way about Pussy Breaker and everything like that. And so the first scene that we get, you have Cheeky and Pee Wee. They sitting in the gym and they just chopping it up. Okay, and just watching them two talk, you can't tell me that them two ain't got no type of chemistry. So Erica girl, you need to keep an eye on them two, because they look very compatible, baby, and their energies is definitely given. And the way that Pee Wee was looking at Cheeky, I'm just saying, Erica girl, you need to do some investigating there. Okay, so anywho, so Pee Wee and Cheeky sitting in the gym, and then Closet Freak comes in, and then they're later joined by what's his face, the one that they call Frozone. So they come in and everyone's basically talking about everything that happened. They're talking about Aaron the plumber, and so then they started talking about the fight between Trophy D, aka Frozone, and Pee Wee. Okay, so both of them two, Pee Wee and Frozone, they basically arguing back and forth about who won the fucking fight. Initially when Trophy D came in, it was just like, okay, they was dapping it up or whatever, and then, you know, Pee Wee was just like, you know, he really ain't had no problem with Trophy, you know what I'm saying? He was just like, you know, he seen the fact that Trophy got up and, you know, stood up and took his shirt off. That's what kind of sparked things up, right? And so Closet Free, I'm not gonna lie, she was kind of like trying to instigate the situation a little bit, because she was like, I don't like how you disrespected what's her name, Gangsta Bae. So Pee Wee was basically like, I didn't disrespect her. She walked past me and was just rude. And I did say that in my last recap. I had to rewatch that scene a couple of times. When Gangsta Bae walked past Pee Wee, she was just like, excuse you. Like, she was very nice, nasty about it. And when you walk, like I said, the proper manners is when you walk past somebody, it's excuse me, not excuse you. Okay, because you are crossing that person's path. So it's just, you know, home training, common courtesy, whatever you have it. And so I felt like Gangsta Bae kind of instigated with Pee Wee, but then again, like, they are saying that it was some shit happening prior to everybody entering the room, so maybe that's where the tension come from. Now this is that, and that's also what I find very annoying, because it's just like, bitch, why we don't know everything that's going on? Because it's not making sense, it's not clicking. Okay, so then Closet Freak goes on to say that she felt like Trophy Dick won the fight, and Trophy Dick was like, yeah, from my perspective, you know what I'm saying, he felt like, you know, he fell on the table or whatever. He felt like, you know, Pee Wee was basically swinging with his head down the whole time. And then the camera flashes and you see, like, you know, a couple of flashes of their fights, and real shit, Pee Wee's head was down. But I will say this, when Pee Wee leaked Trophy Dick, like when he, you know, knocked him, he knocked him. It wasn't no table, it wasn't nothing. He did that with his Tom and Jerry, his two hands. Okay, it wasn't the table that did that. Like he knocked Trophy Dick. Now Trophy Dick did fall over, and I feel like that probably would have changed the trajectory of the fight if he wouldn't have been knocked over. But still, like, Pee Wee got one. Pee Wee got one, and Trophy Dick got one too. So it is what it is. Either way, they start getting a little hype about the situation, but I'm glad that they ended up calming it down, because at the end of the day, it's really not that motherfucking serious, and it just is what it is. Okay. So in the next scene, you have Gangsta Bae, Deacon O, and Rat-A-Tat. Okay. So they're all talking about Erica and everything, and when the scene opens, Rat-A-Tat's in her confessional, and she's like referring to the other guests as her competition. And for me, I love that. I love that for Rat-A-Tat, because it's just like she's giving me that she's focused. She has her eyes on the prize. Okay. And at this point, she's high up on my letterboard as far as people that I like most out of the cast members. She's really high up there, because I like how she, you know, it just makes me feel like she's more genuine. Okay. And so they're all sitting up there chopping it up, and they're talking about everything that's going on. Like, you know, Gangsta Bae's like, you know, Bae stands for before anyone else. So everybody's basically just popping their shit. And so Gangsta Bae starts to kind of dig into Deacon O a little bit. She feels like he's lame and boring and things like that. And I'll just say this, okay? For one, I don't like how she's coming for him. And it's not a good look, because it's like at this point, it's like you getting into it with all the men. And after that last incident with Pee Wee, we don't want you to come off as the negative black woman. I hate that stereotype for us. And the fact that she keeps getting into it with these men, it's not looking good for her. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the way it comes off. Okay. And I'm not liking her attitude.
Testicles and no shaft.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to your shaft?
There is powerful niggardry at work.
You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. I'm not liking her attitude. And that's one thing. And number two is, okay, well, I'm not gonna lie, Deacon O isn't really giving much. Okay, he's a very, very, very handsome man, but he is very boring as well. So she has a point there, but I don't feel like she should come for him, because it's like he doesn't bother anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? He kind of stay in his own lane. Just because he's not wild and ratchet like the rest of y'all motherfuckers, y'all heathens, doesn't mean that, you know what I'm saying, he's not the right person for Erica. Like, Erica's already wild in her own right, and opposites do attract, baby. So maybe she need a nigga like that in her life to calm her ass down. Like, that's how me and my man is. I'm very loud, very, you know, I'm the personality. He's more of a laid back kind of dude, and we've been together for like damn near 11 years. And sometimes I wonder how the fuck he put up with me. But honestly, that's like, he's like that zen to my fire. You know what I'm saying? When I get too fucking out of control, he's that calm that brings me down, brings me back, you know, levels me out. And I think that's what Erica might really need. So it's just like, bitch, stop hating. Like, shut the fuck up. So anywho, Selena Powell and Mr. Thang comes in, and in Mr. Thang's confessional, he says that he feels like he's the outcast or whatever with the woo, because he's running the house. Bitch, you ain't running the house, but you running your mouth a little bit too much. Okay, you running your mouth a little bit too much, and it's making you look even more gayer than you already look. Okay, that's all I'm saying. So then anyway, Rat-A-Tat asks Selena Powell about the fight that she had with Gigi. Apparently, you know, Rat-A-Tat seems to be more closer to Gigi. I don't know whatever, she seems to like her more. Either that, or she just not fucking with Dickarella. So she was like, so what's up with your fight? What, you know, what happened between you and Gigi? Woo. And so Selena Powell just like, you know, whatever the fuck she said. And so Rat-A-Tat was like, well, see, you have the name Dick in your name for a reason, you know. I just feel like you're not here for Erica, like. And so Selena's like, you know, everybody's entitled to their opinions, even if it's stupid ones. Like, shut up, like, bitch, shut up. Like, Selena killed me with that fucking lie, like, shut up, bitch. Can you come up with something else to say? Cause you tell everybody to shut the fuck up when you the bitch that don't need to talk at all. You should be trying to show a whole nother side of yourself, bitch, in a positive light. Opening up your mouth is not going to work, okay? So, anywho, child, and that's pretty much what that scene ended. So then you get the confessional with Gangsta Bae, and she's just really focused on Deacon O right now. I don't know what the fuck Deacon O did to her, but this bitch is really focused on him. She was like, he needs to go. And he don't know how said Dickarella no more Bible verses than... Okay, I ain't gonna lie, she did read the fuck out of him. She did, but bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? You act like a dog with a bone. What the fuck did Deacon O do to you other than be nice? Like, is you that fucking miserable? God damn, leave that man alone. So then, Erica and Bambi, they have a sit down out there on the back patio or whatever, whoop de whoop. And so Bambi expresses her concerns with certain cast members, okay? Aaron, for one, she feels like he's a loose cannon, crazy batshit, basically. She feels a way towards Migos because she feels like Migos has a whole girlfriend that she's living with, so she feels like Migos isn't like there for Erica. But she did give Trophy Dick some props. She says that she feels like he's the most solid. And to be quite frank with you, we're gonna hold that thought with Trophy Dick, okay, because there's more to come when it comes to him. So we're gonna hold that thought with Trophy Dick. But Erica tells Baby that she plans on doing a challenge with the cast, okay? So with this challenge, she's gonna have some pocket pussies, okay? And so Bambi's like, do I have to be present for this? You know, Bambi one of those bougie girls. Like, she don't really do all the nasty and the gay and all of this, that, and the third. So, you know, I'm kind of, you know, at this point, I'm just like, girl, child, Bambi, you in for it. You in for it, okay? Your friend is a wild card. All right? And so, the scene switches to Aaron the Plumber and fucking Bria, aka Cat Dog. Okay, so you got Cat Dog and Piper. They're sitting out there on the porch and they're having a you know, kind of like a sit down situation. And so Bria basically tells Piper that, you know, she feels like he's been disrespecting her, you know, with the trans community thing, and she feels like, you know, he doesn't respect her pronouns. Her pronouns are she and her, and, you know, it's a big thing because, you know, a lot of transgenders, you know, they get killed every day and it's a lot of things happen to them, and he needs to be more respectful of their plight and things like that. And so this is where we get to see like the human side of, you know, or I would say more like the, you know, the softer side of Piper, because he, you know, I really liked how he received what Bria was saying. And he also said that, you know, he just, you know, he respects, you know, the trans community and the LGBTQ and all of that, and he just felt like she was playing with his sexuality. And this is the thing too, when Bria first was talking about how he wasn't respecting her pronouns, my mind immediately flipped to when she was calling Pee-wee ma'am and how she was referring to him as queen, referring to Piper as queen and things like that. I just feel like respect is not given, it is earned, okay? And I said this before and I'll say it again. If you want somebody to respect you and your pronouns, then you must respect other people as well. Like, you can't just think that because you present yourself as a woman that people are just supposed to accept that. It should be while it shouldn't be such a huge thing to, you know, when people accept, like if you see someone, if they present themselves as a woman, that's what I'm gonna call them. I don't give a fuck what they may or may not be. If they look like a woman, that's what I'm gonna call them. If they're presenting themselves like a man, that's what I'm gonna call them. You know what I'm saying? But that's how we should be in general. You should not try to break a person down when they're presenting a certain identity to the world. However, if you are a person that's living in the LGBT community, or you are a trans person, that gives you no right to, you don't have, just like you want people to respect you in your pronouns, to call a heterosexual man outside his name, to call him a ma'am, bitch, queen, any of that type of shit, that is highly disrespectful, okay? And that's the same type of shit that incite violence. You know what I'm saying? It's already a lot to deal with as a trans person, I assume. I wouldn't know, I have no experience there, but I have a lot of friends who are trans, so I understand that it's a lot to deal with when it comes to other people sometimes. But you don't want to do nothing to make your plight harder than what it is. Like, if you want respect, give it, okay? And then it shall be returned. But anyway, they ended up talking it out a little bit, and Aaron offered to shake her hand, you know, as a way of kind of like apologizing and things like that. And Bria said no, but she did move past the situation gracefully. And she was just like, well, how you feeling? Because you took your chain off last night at the eliminations. And then Aaron basically goes off because he said that, you know, he gets emotional when he's fighting for the woman that he loves, you know. And my thing is, for me, first of all, I feel like for me, Aaron's whole tripping out sessions is it's like an egotistical thing. I don't think it's because he really cares for Erica, or he really loves her and he really want to be with her. I just think that he wants to be the best man to win, okay? He don't, and right now he sees Pussy Breaker as his biggest competition, so it's more of an ego thing versus it being like about Erica. I think it's all based off his little power trip that he's trying to have. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it really has anything to do with Erica, and that's the part that freaks me out. And also it made me think about to when Bambi was saying, like, you know, how he goes off and he's with all the drama and things, how would he be in a relationship? Now, based off the little bit that I do know about Aaron the Palmer, aka Pied Piper, he do seem to have like a very short tolerance when it comes to women, and he does have a very flippant mouth, and he has anger issues clearly. So with all of those bundles of issues that this man has, I don't foresee him being in a serious relationship with anyone, much less Erica. So I don't know, unless he does something to try to show a different side of him, or to prove that there's more to him than the theatrics, then I don't know if he's going to survive long in this show. Matter of fact, I know he's not going to survive long, spoiler alert, but I don't foresee him being in a serious relationship with anyone at this point. Like, he might as well find him a bitch that don't talk, don't move, don't do shit, because the way he reacts to shit, child. So next we finally get to the part of the show that I found to be the most the part of this episode that I found to be the most entertaining, okay? This fucking challenge that Erica threw together, okay? So Erica and Bambi comes out first, and there's this table that's filled with pocket pussies, okay? So you just got pussy lips sitting out, and Bambi walking out with Erica, and she's like, what the fuck is this? Like, Bambi is in for a whole ride, child. Erica takes one of the pocket pussies and tell Bambi to stick her finger in there. Man, Bambi's like, I never did no shit like this in my life. So she sticks her finger in there. She's like, oh my god, it clamped up on my finger. Like, bitch, it's a pocket pussy. That's what it's supposed to do. There must be some good ass pocket pussies, boy, because the way that some of them people was handling that pocket pussy, I think it was real shit. So anyway, the crew comes out, the cast members comes out or whatever and everything. So Erica pretty much tells them, like, look, y'all got 30 seconds to have like this imaginary one night stand with me, and I want to see what y'all working with, and if y'all worth the time and the energy, I'm kind of adding that on, but either way, that's basically what she said. So she calls them out in pairs, male versus female. Okay, and I'm gonna try to make this quick as possible because this shit was just funny. Okay, so I'm gonna try to go through it as quick as possible. So the first people she called up is Deacon O and Closet Freak. Oh. Now I don't know what the hell Deacon O was doing. And they probably should have put him with somebody else because Closet Freak was just too good at what she was doing. When I tell you that bitch was slurping, look, she definitely got me going. Okay, Closet Freak, she did her big one. All right. But what I did like though, Deacon O cleaned up behind himself. Like he made a little mess, but he cleaned up behind himself. And for me, that's the type of etiquette that you don't get every day. Like when you have sex with a man and they hand you a warm wet towel to wash yourself up, or they clean you up or something like that, I think that is such a nice gesture. Like it's such a gentlemanly gesture, you know what I'm saying? He gives me a considerate lover type. Okay, so then you get what's his face, Willy Wonka and fucking Migos. So Willy Wonka and Migos comes up, and like, I don't know what the fuck was Willy Wonka doing, dude. You already look like a fucking clown, and he's sitting up there basically making a fucking sundae, a banana smoothie sundae with the fucking the pocket pussy. He's sitting up there putting all kind of shit on it, chocolate, whipped cream. He doing everything but eating the motherfucker. I was just like, you know what? I'm fucking over you. Like, not only is you sexually lame, your clothes lame, you just lame. Just get rid of the whole motherfucker, okay? Take that Oompa Loompa back to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, where he would be more useful, okay? Migos, on the other hand, she did her damn thing, boy. But see, that's another reason why Erica need to stay away from Migos. Cause bitch, you got a girlfriend at the house and this is how you eating pussy? Bitch, no. You is like the female version of big dick energy that we don't need. We don't need that. We don't need that, okay? You is trouble. But clearly the bitch know what she doing, okay? She got right down, right in it, finger, child, she did her thing. So then we had Pee Wee and Rat-a-Tat. Now I expected more from Rat-a-Tat. Okay, I really did. But she pulling out her titties and trying to do all this sensual stuff with her, you know, which was cool. But I mean, next to Pee Wee doing all that he was doing, like, Pee Wee definitely did his big one. He definitely did his big one. I was surprised. Okay, y'all let that young dude get on there and outshine y'all, because I think out of the men, Pee Wee probably did the best. Okay. So next up we have Gangsta Bae and Pee Wee. Not Pee Wee, but Pied Piper. Child, Pied Piper, man, he had me fucking die laughing. Man, that man, he ain't eat the pussy, he killed the pussy. Like, he was like pulling that motherfucking pussy out the fucking pussy holder. Like, he was killing it. Then the motherfucker got up to myself. I hit that motherfucker with this Melvis. He killed that shit. He had me dying fucking laughing. I don't know if I would ever let him around my pussy, but he damn sure had me rolling on the fucking floor. And even more so, I'm like, where the fuck is this good mood coming from? Because, like, he is, like, in such good spirits. Like, he's been a sport. I'm liking this Aaron the plumber, okay? Gangsta Bae, I don't even know. Like, girl, she sitting up there just, I don't know what the fuck she was doing. Like, I don't know, child, but I expected more from you, boo-boo. I did. So then, Pussy Breaker and Pussy Lips get called up. The double P's, okay? And so Pussy Breaker, he ain't standing a chance, because once Pussy Lips went up there and grabbed Erica's feet and went to sucking on her toes, she pretty much took over. And that's crazy, because Pussy Breaker, aren't you like a porn star? Like, I'm disappointed in the men right now, because like only men so far that really put on and really did their big one so far is Pee Wee. Okay, he's the one that got in there and really took the kill. He's the only one that made the shit appealing. Now Pied Piper, I don't know about eating the pussy, but he damn sure gonna beat it up. Literally. Child. So then fucking Pussy Breaker just stood back and just fucking watched. He was just watching, and he was. I guess, child. I guess. Shit. Even him watching was sexy. I don't know. I don't fucking know. So then, Mr. Thing and no. Then it was Cat Dog and fucking who was it that came up with Cat Dog? Cat Dog and fuck, I forgot who came up with Cat Dog. Hold on. Cat Dog and Selena Power that came up next. Now, Selena, for you to be the biggest hoe in the world, tell me, this is how I know she ain't here for Erica, because that bitch didn't know what to do with the pussy. She was just, I don't know what the fuck she was doing with that pussy thing, but she didn't know what the fuck to do with it, which tells you all that you need to know. Now, Cat Dog, on the other hand, she was doing a lot with the pussy, but the things that she was doing to the pussy was like she should have been sucking the dick. Okay, I'm just saying. Like, we know that you ain't used to eating pussy, honey. You used to eating some ass and sucking some dick, because the way she was slapping and beating on that damn pussy, she was like, pop, 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 pop. I was like, God damn, bitch. You slap that pocket pussy one more time, I'll call the police on your ass for sexual assault, bitch. Cause she was doing a whole lot of fucking beating that motherfucker up and I would die laughing. So then you got Mr. Thing and Cheeky. So Mr. Thing, I don't know what the fuck he was doing, child, but he was trying. Cheeky didn't let him, he didn't stand a chance against Cheeky, because Cheeky got up there on top of Erica and went up bouncing, boom, boom, boom. She had put that chocolate all over her. Cheeky was definitely giving sexy, okay, definitely. So like next to Closet Free, Cheeky was my second favorite when it came to the girls, okay. Erica called up Goldilocks and Trophy Dick next, and Trophy Dick surprisingly declined to do the challenge, okay. In fact, he declined to finish the show. He decided he was done, it was over, he was ready to go home. And I'm with Erica, like, dude, you literally gave her a mold of your dick, y'all first meeting, okay. Y'all first conversation, you told her the size of your dick. The second conversation, you was hitting her a mold of your dick. And now y'all doing a pussy challenge where you can actually show her what it is that you work with, because dude, you are a literal porn star, and he decides to decline to do the challenge, okay. But he claimed that it was some personal stuff going on at home, and you know, he was already kind of over it or whatever, and the challenge just, you know, fast track that. So I don't know. At this point, it's just like, y'all, the man on the show is very disappointing, very fucking disappointing, okay. Y'all let Pussy Breaker and Pee Wee, the two that I least suspected to do the best at the challenge. Like, it's crazy. And so Goldilocks ended up having to do the challenge by her lonesome, which is good, because she got her some shine. And I'm not gonna lie, the way that she was letting Erica pull on her hair, it was a kind of a turn on, okay. She was doing something with that, okay. So anyway, that wrapped up the challenge pretty much. And so Erica lets everybody know that Bambi will be choosing someone who was the winner of the challenge, and that person will be going on a date with her, and that also they had an elimination later on that night, okay. So we get to eliminations, okay. So you see like a little montage of, you know, everybody getting dressed and whoop de whoop. Seven was looking real nice, and so boom bam, we get to elimination. So Bambi comes out and kind of greets the crowd or whatever, whoop de whoop, and then Erica comes out in this latex outfit looking like a red condom. I swear she looked like a red condom. I don't know, man. And it's crazy because Bambi been eating, like her outfits have been eating, okay. And I don't know, for me, I think it's them damn titties, because she looked like Erica be giving Jessica Rabbit sometimes, and in that outfit she definitely gave Jessica Rabbit. I don't fucking know, child. So anywho, they announced the winners of the challenge, and Closet Freak and Pied Piper won the challenge. Okay, so obviously Closet Freak did the best out of everybody. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Homegirl had, like I said, she had me going, so I know she did a great job. Okay, why I expected her to win. Pied Piper, I think he won just off the scrimps of, considering the fact that he'd been on the show the whole period of time he's been on the show, he's just been angry, getting into it with motherfuckers, and then this is really the first time that we get to see like a happy-go-lucky, you know, spirited side of him. And so I think that that's why he got it. Not that he did such a good job, I think it was more so kind of like, okay, let's give a dog a bone, because like he's obviously, you know, he's trying to improve himself, right? Well, wrong, because just as quickly as he started working his way into Erica's good graces, he quickly did a hard fall to the ground, bitch. Fell from grace. Okay, so Erica goes to hand him her hand him his chain, and so she kind of gives him like this little love tap. Like she barely touched his face, like her fingers just like grazed his face. Like it was nothing menacing, it was nothing ill-intended. It was just kind of like a little love tap, you know, like get your shit together, boo, stay on the right track, you know, sort of type of thing. This nigga, he was like, oh, Erica was like, wait, you finna ruin the moment? I was like, don't do it, bitch. I was counting down. I said 3, 2, 1. I was like, don't do it, Aaron, don't do it. And he fucking did it, bitch. He went to showing his natural black ass all over again. Okay, so he goes on to say that he feels degraded, and the way that he said slap. Now, Aaron, you a bold-faced ass liar, because I did a video on Aaron the Plumber when he came out and he was so-called exposing Zeus, exposing Erica, and talking about things that had happened on the show. He made it seem like this girl had done slapped the cow who shit out of him, right? And he also made it seem like it was in a negative thing. He left out the part that she barely touched him. He left out the part that he was also receiving the chain and getting some special acknowledgement from her that he ruined himself. He left out all of that and made it seem like this girl just fucking battered him and disrespected him as a black man. What the fuck did she do wrong? Like, he just had to fucking, I don't know, man. In real life, I couldn't deal with a nigga like that. Like, dude, your ups and downs are too motherfucking wavy for me, cause you might well go sit your ass out somewhere, check into a motherfucking mental institution, bitch. Go marry a fucking dog, bitch. Somebody that's gonna bark with you when you get ready to bark, because I have no time or patience for a motherfucker that have periods every other day. Like, no, bitch, I ain't got time. So anyway, Aaron goes to, you know, starting to go off and like, no, I'll turn this motherfucker up. Everybody, you know, the other cast members, they like, oh my god, here he go again. Everybody, like, at this point, everybody's so fucking over it. And so Erica's going off now because she's mad. She's like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? You got your ass beat by somebody on national television. I gave you a love tap and you making it seem like I just did the worst thing ever. You know what I'm saying? So even Ben was like, are you serious? Like, everybody was going off like, what the fuck, what kind of drugs this nigga be on? Like, y'all can't tell me he just, what, I mean, I watched this playback. I played it back 2 or 3 times to try to find like the disrespect in it. I don't know if it was the fact that Erica said that he was suspect, because mind you, anytime somebody questioned Aaron's sexuality or said anything regarding his sexuality or his masculinity, he seems to get highly offended. Okay, highly offended. So I feel like it was the suspect comment that really did it for him. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think it was a love tap. I think it was a suspect comment. This nigga get irate when a motherfucker question his manhood. Okay, and I get a strong feeling that that's what really did it. Okay, child. So yeah, child, Aaron Plummer did the most, okay? And as he's raging, going crazy, now he's activating the ghetto side of Erica. Okay, so she's done playing demure. She goes to snapping, getting all in his face and stuff like that, right? And here's the thing. I seen that Closet Freak came running to Erica's defense. Homegirl ready to fight by her girlfriend, child. And while I can commend that, when it comes to like a female getting in the male's face, I don't believe in that shit, because I always know like the power of nature. You feel me? It doesn't matter how strong you are as a female. Men are just built to be stronger than us. They built to be more superior in body wise as to women. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe in like a woman putting herself in a situation where a man can put their hands on her. You feel me? So even though he was getting like, you know, in Erica's face, there's other men, there's security guards around. You know what I'm saying? But I do commend her. That shows a lot. That shows that if something happened, Closet Bae is not going to be background. She's going to definitely step in and have Erica's back. And I commend her for that. I do. Another person I commend too is Pee Wee, because when Pied Piper went to getting too close to Erica, Pee Wee was right there. And I had a feeling that if Pied Piper would have got wrong, Pee Wee would have stole off on his ass. Like, that's his boy, they cool or whatever. But I do commend him for being there to hold, like, you know, to, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Aaron, nigga, chill. You know what I'm saying? You getting all up in the female's face, just chill. You know what I'm saying? Because Aaron was on one. He was definitely on one. Okay, so I commend Pee Wee for being right there, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to mediate the situation or make sure that nothing popped off. You could tell by his stance that he was ready to pop Aaron if he had to. You know what I'm saying? And so I commend him for that. So the security guard, eventually they came and grabbed Aaron ass. It was a big ant and some big ass tall dude that was like 8 feet fucking tall. I mean, next to Aaron, he looked like he was like 8 feet tall. So they grabbed Aaron and they pulling him back and whoop de whoop, and then Aaron somehow spins from out of the security guard's grasp, and he steps on this stage thing where the other contestants was and just went to spazzing. And so that's where the episode ends. But in the cliffhanger, we see like the fallout of, you know, the argument between Aaron and Erica. You see like them, you know, Erica going off on him, cussing his ass the fuck out like he deserves. And it looked like Closet Freak and Pussy Lips is finna get into a fight. I don't know what for, but they gonna end up fighting. Erica's gonna get around to doing her dates. Now it's sad that we're this episode 4, so it's gonna take 5 episodes in before Erica actually get to do her dates with these people. It's crazy, but I do like the fact that she's finally going to get around to like getting to know some of the cast members and things like that. And one of the things that I noticed in the cliffhanger is when she was talking to Mr. Thing, she was asking him like, you're a virgin, do you know if, like, how do you know that you want a female? You know what I'm saying? Obviously she has concerns about his sexuality. We all do at this point, and I'm wondering how that conversation is going to go. Also, you see Dickarella. So Dickarella and Migos gonna get their stuff into something next episode, because they have a sit down with Erica, and it's a group of them. And so Migos asks Erica, how does she feel about a polyamorous relationship, right? And so Bria was like, well, you better stop talking right now. And then she tells Erica what Migos meant by polyamorous is you, her, and Dickarella. Okay, now mind you, before they showed this little flash, they showed a flash of Dickarella on the bus dancing real provocatively on somebody. Now I couldn't really see who that person was. I thought it was Pee Wee, but maybe it was fucking Migos. I guess we'll see next episode. And then you see Bambi. So Bambi gets on Seven's ass because she feels like he's being too nonchalant, and she don't like that because it's not given that he's there for Erica, that he's into Erica like that. And I'm not gonna lie, like she's doing her thing. Bambi is playing. At first I didn't know what her role was going to be, pretty much, but at this point I'm thinking like Bambi is really like the only sanity in this whole shit. Like I love the way that she, you know what I'm saying, because when she call out certain shit, it's shit that us as the viewers have been seeing. Like all the shit that Bambi has been commenting and saying to Erica about certain cast members and the way that she's been conducting herself on the show, we've been saying the same shit as the viewers. Okay, so Bambi is definitely doing her thing, and she's there and she's handling business the way she's supposed to. Okay, and so you see her making her rounds, and so she tells like a group of the cast members, like, if it's anything going on that I need to know about, y'all can come bring it to me. Okay, let me know what's going on in the house or whatever with the food. And she's also, you see her telling like a group of the people, like, y'all need to get it together, like, you know what I'm saying, y'all here for Erica, y'all need to tighten up because there's no more games that's going to be played. So I guess now at this point we finna start getting into the thick of things, and we finna get down to like who is really there for Erica. And after this episode, I really like Closet Freak for Erica. I like Rat-a-tat for Erica. She didn't do well when it came to like the pussy eating challenge. I don't know what the fuck she was doing, but I definitely like her. I feel like she's really there for Erica. I like Closet Freak's commitment to Erica, and at this point I think them like the only two that I can really foresee being with her. Now as far as the men, Pee-wee was very low on my list, but now after this episode I think for me I favor Pee-wee a lot, even though I feel like Pee-wee and Cheeky have some type of chemistry, because when, mind you, when everything was going on with Aaron, you could see Cheeky and Pee-wee off to the cut, and Cheeky's like grabbing Pee-wee on the shoulder saying like, I know that's your friend, that you need to get him. It's just like the way that she shows him special attention. It's like their whole vibe together, and it doesn't help that they actually look like they would make a good couple. So it's kind of like, you know, it's a little suspicious to me. Okay, but I do I don't know. I won't even know. I can't even say. I take that back. I don't really know if Pee-wee's there for Erica, but we have yet to see. But I think out of the men, my favorite is definitely Deacon O. I just think that he needs to step up, and he needs to show Erica more of himself and more personality. Like, I get it. You calm, you cool. You not the type of nigga that get loud and rowdy and ratchet and all of those things. And I get that your vibe is totally different, but it's like, if you into me, let me know that you into me. You feel me? And I don't care how fine you is, how good of a person you is. It's like, if you not showing me that you want me, then it's like, okay, well, I have to go where you know, where the grass is greener, because it's like you're not giving much. Okay, and I'm starting to see a lot more of him in the confessionals, which I like. Okay, but I want to see more of his presence on the show. It would make more sense for him to be, because I really think he's a good guy, and I really think he deserves a little bit more recognition. But he need to step it up. He need to step it up, period. Okay, so with that being said, I think I covered everything, guys. I hope you like this recap. If you are new here, please hit the like button and the subscribe button. Also, all you guys, all my good folks, please hit the notification bell so that you guys know when I drop a new video. With that being said, I love you guys. Deuces.